Hello. I'm going to go over key things that me as an InfoSnipe would carry or take along on an op. And this is not all of it. This is just some stuff. So you got this ghillie suit, and this is my this is an old bug out bag, but it still works, so I can still use it. Got the inner core for everything to stay dry. So I would actually take the ghillie suit. Gotta have like your ammo and all that in here, and your rangefinder was in here too. So let me show that. And this is just stuff that I would do like on and out for the series or whatever. But I want to let you know that I have never ever had any sort of training in the military as a sniper or anything else. This stuff is coming all out of my head and my own imagination. So don't follow stuff that I'm going to do with this series and implement in real life. Now, the stuff you can carry or the way I set stuff up, this, that, and the other, it can be used. But use your own discretion for what you do. I'm not now, nor will I ever be responsible for any of that. Just so you know, this is all coming out of my own head. Just things I'm thinking up on the spur of the moment stuff. I don't plan any of it. It just happens just like that. And then I just do a video about it. So please, don't do anything you see me do at home or anywhere else. I'm not responsible for any of it. Now, as I said, if I did an op, let's say for the series, I would carry my ghillie suit. Of course, I mean you would. I'd have my clips, and these are the conversion clips, the 22 conversion clips for the AR. Okay, now I'd have like a bunch of these. I'd have the AR-15 clips. I'd have a lot of them, and I'd actually have them in my in like an ammo bag or ammo something like this just to carry. So this is a rangefinder. It's always good. It's always a good key element to have is a rangefinder. Now you got your mini recording devices. This is like a body cam, but I use it like on the end of their. I use it on the end of this that I use in the series. I'll take it, and I want to get a Velcro strap so I can actually take it and strap it to the bottom of this to go around and do that, so it's got a first-person view of everything. You always need that. And you can use this. This is just the target signs. You can randomly put them up somewhere. So if you're really want to mess with somebody, like if you're doing this like in a movie or a series or something like that, really want to mess with who are your fellow actors and actresses and stuff like that, you can strategically take these and stick them around and stuff like that on that, and just kind of mess with them. And you can do the same thing like with balloons, like I did. You can do the same thing with that on like a movie or a TV series or something like that, just to kind of mess with them. And then you can take like the pellet gun and have it get the pop of the balloon to kind of make them look and see what's going on. You can do that. I'll carry string. You always actually want to carry anything you can carry. I carry string. I carry dye to put in the balloons to kind of freak people out. You carry your dye. We can set that aside. We'll set that over here with this stuff. Now, you always on there. Let's say you got an op in town, but yeah, you get arrested, right? You always want to make sure you carry some identification that'll actually help you in your scenarios. And I'm not going to show, but well, I'm not going to show that. Let's not show that. Let's just say, well, I mean, everybody has one. I mean, you can get one now. It's basically a CCW. So, just like on a series, they'll have your fake IDs and all that kind of good stuff. So if you get in trouble, you can show that. Okay, you're good. You checked out. You can go. Stuff like that. Always make sure you got some sort of utensil so you can eat and stuff like that. Make sure you got your knife or whatever so you can open like cans of food or something like that. You can get you got like plain clothes like this. You can dress in. You can go into a local store or something. You can get food, bread, so you can have something to eat, stuff like that. Or you can just go into the wild. You can have your berries, your wild blackberries, raspberries. You can eat the wild apples. You can eat go and get like oranges and grapefruits and pears and whatever other kind of fruit or anything you can find like that. There's roots you can eat. There's stuff like go around and like Lily the cattails in the bottom. You can eat the stuff in there on the root and stuff like that coming up. You can eat that. So a lot of stuff you can eat, and you'll always need your arrow glue for your arrows. So you'll carry your weapons. I'll carry this, of course, but you'll carry your sidearm, whatever you have, sidearm. You'll carry your flashlight. That way you can do your flashlight stuff, right? You'll carry your other light, like this light. All right, you'll carry that. That way you can have the light when you need it, when you're safe and you need it. You can have that. I got my bow that's over here. Your compound bow. You'll carry it. Sorry about that. You'll carry it. That way you'll have that. You can stash it anywhere on your op and stuff like that. That's just a drink. You'll have your scope. If you need your scope, you'll have it in your bag. You can have the strap for your, if you need the strap for your rifle and stuff like that. Like cameras if you need them. The gimbal if you want to set up and kind of freak people out. You also need this. I set this up differently. I still got the sights here and here, but I added the laser light back to it, which you can actually see right here. I added that back to it. I'm going to set it later on when it gets a little bit darker. I'm going to set it so when I shoot what I shoot, it's right on that laser, and that's what I hit. Hopefully it should be able to be set that way too. And I'm hoping the laser is not too low, because if I can't bring it up high enough, it's going to be useless to me and I won't be able to use it unless I'm able to somehow put it like on the barrel or something like that, or somewhere like that, so I can actually use that laser. If not, I'm going to wind up either going in and buying another Romeo MSR or something like that just for that laser. I'm not going to go real expensive on that stuff until I get modernized and start making money off my channel. Then I'll be able to get all the good stuff. I'll be able to get all the good gear. I'll be able to get more gear and maybe get a place where I can do my series and I won't have to worry about it because it'll be private property. Because I only got, I live on a half acre. Well, I own an acre, but I live on a half acre and I got a rental beside me. But it's not like I have a bunch of room like 10 acres, 20 acres, 50 acres, 100 acres to have all kinds of, all over with the series in a wooded area, in old sheds, in the barn, in an old house, like that stuff. Once I get the modernization I need and the followers I need to do that, then I'll start doing that kind of stuff. Then I'll be able to set up somewhere where I have like a hangout place for like creators and subs can come out and do stuff and all that kind of good stuff. But I need the followers and so I can monetize my videos and stuff so I can start doing that. But this is basically just to go over. You can carry your staple gun or whatever. You may always have your pocket knife. You got your whatever ammo you need for stuff. Your little bitty tool pack or whatever. I got that. Plus I got one over here that I can carry. You got like balloons and stuff like that you can do. Always make sure you have lighters in your bag. That way you have your lighter for stuff. You can use it when you have to burn off like the ends, like these rags. You can actually burn these little ends off like this and use it for like cleaning your weapon or something like that. Make sure you got your cleaning kit for in your bug out bag. Your oil for your guns to keep your guns protected. Let's see. It's always good to carry the video cameras and stuff like that, like in the series, in case you have to prove you did something and send it to whoever you're working for through the series. With that right now, I mean, it's only me doing all this, so I'm doing everything. So it's not like I got production behind me and all that other kind of stuff to do stuff and make it bigger and bigger until later when I build the series up to make it bigger and bigger and bigger and better. Then I can start adding them implements and start bringing in other people to come in and do this and that. Then I can do that. But as of right now, it's always good to carry the Ballistex medicated for your lips and stuff like that. That way you don't like have chapped lips and all that kind of stuff. So you stay good. You keep your appearance up and all that. It's not like you've been out in the woods. Living off nature for 6 months. If you have to go into town or something like that, you know. You can have just your basic stuff. I mean, you can even carry straps. Carry straps to do stuff with. If you need to, the string you can hang stuff to confuse, like with balloons, you can confuse people. Just basically stuff you can think of to come up with your own kind of series on stuff. It could be any kind of series that you can think of. Just something in your head that you want to do. If you think it's good and you like what you do, and it's basically not against guidelines and let's say against the law, something you can record that you can show and implement into your series that you want to create, go for it. Just don't be the type that thinks you can go in recording. Let's say you're drinking or something like that, and you go record a video. Oh, this will be good. No, it won't be good. It'll go dark as quick as I shut my eyes. You gotta know. You gotta basically on this stuff. You want to do this stuff. You gotta be sober. You gotta be able to create and implement the stuff you want to do or the things you want to show. I'm not going to be doing all kinds of dumb moves trying to create videos basically just to get some sort of following. I'm going to do it my way, but I'm going to do it the right way at the start. If you're going to do it right the first time. Don't go in and say, oh, let me try this, let's see if this works. No, it's not going to work. I should have done it right. I should have done it right the first time. Do it that way. Make sure you do everything right the first time. Just like me, I'm getting my stuff ready. I got my bug out bag. I got the stuff implemented that I need. Stuff I'm going to use in the series. But most of this stuff is going to be small until I can able to span out and get more and more and more. Let's say I do start getting enough followers and I start getting paid. Then I can save up, get a bigger property somewhere, like let's say I get like 10 acres or 20 acres or 50 acres. Maybe have like outbuildings, have a house, have a couple houses, one good house to stay in if you're doing stuff, and then another house to basically just go in and destroy for scenes and stuff like that. Turn it into like a well, let's see, what would I call it? Just like an area where you can do your scenes and stuff for your fighting scenes and your this scene and your that scene, but it will not actually destroy the house, but it makes it look like it will with the right editors if you get them behind you in your series. You can go in and take out a wall, and that person, that whatever is out of the game, or this other person's out of the game. You can do it like the things they have, the paintball war areas that they have like inside and stuff, inside shoots and stuff like that. With like the paintball or the laser tags and stuff like that, you can do that, but implement it in a series of your own. On YouTube, you can have your own series. You can just start creating stuff that's going to make everything good, and it's going to start growing your channel up and up and up and up. You can implement this kind of stuff in whatever daily stuff you do. If you like the stuff I'm saying, if you think it'll help you in creating your own kind of videos, do it. The permission is granted. Just don't. Well, I mean, even if you try to copy what I'm doing, you're not going to, because I come up with it off the top of my head the same day I do it. It's not like I plan and I leave it out there and it comes. It's not like I write stuff down. Usually I'll write sayings and stuff down I want to say in a video, but I don't write down what I'm thinking in my head on what I do with implemented items. So you have the slightest idea how I'm going to use these balloons, or how I'm going to use this die on the implements I use them for, or how I'm going to use these stickers if I use them, or how I'd use a strap to create some sort of holding trap or something so I can actually interrogate somebody, or how I'm going to use whatever I have to use, or how I'm going to use it. When you actually think inside yourself and you improvise and adapt on the spot, guess what? That cannot be copied. There's only a few certain people in this world that could actually improvise and adapt off the top of their head, and guess what? I'm one of them. So it's going to be kind of hard to implement or to try to think, oh, what's he going to do next? Because guess what? You don't know what I'm going to do next. No one does. I don't even know what I'm going to do next until it pops in my head. That's the best part about creating a series like this. It's off the top of the dome, and it just gets better with time. And it cannot be copied. Now, if you go long and long and long, you're in that series, so that series cannot be copied. You get big enough, then you'll have your attorneys in there. You'll have your everybody in there that you need in there to copyright everything, to get everything going. That's the best part about improvising and adapting on the spot. Now, if I were to go and let's say I was offered a role in a movie or something, right? I would have to actually improvise and adapt off the top of my head that movie role, because I couldn't go and I would not be able to learn somebody's script. It would have to come from my own head to actually do said movie or said scenes. And that's the only way I can do it. I would get so frustrated trying to learn their scenarios that I wouldn't be no good in that movie unless I created it myself. Think about that. How many people do you know out there in this world that can do that? That can think off the top of their head in a matter of seconds on a scene that needs to be done, and it works practically every single time. Some scenarios, okay, the director or producer or whatever, okay, that's not the kind of scene we want something else. Then you have to think on the spot, what's that next move going to be? How am I going to think of this? And they kind of give you a way to go, but they don't give you what to say. You go your own way, and yeah, I see him, it's my dauber. You go your own way and you create off what they want. And that's another good thing about improvising and adapting. yourself on anything you want to do. You can even use this in daily life. No matter, like I said, I had no military training whatsoever. My father was in the military. I wasn't. Now, there's followers in here that probably are in the military, getting the training and everything they need to do to save and protect our country, which I really appreciate, and I thank you all for your services. But maybe with this series, maybe what you're doing, whether it be in the military or civilian life or wherever, maybe it'll help you create a better tomorrow for everybody that you're associated with. That everybody will have a better future as they go. And the world won't keep going down and down and down. It'll keep going up and up and up and up. And we'll be back on top like we were before, until all the bureaucracy and everything happened in the government. Everything will go back to normal, and then they'll be for us instead of for themselves. Let's hope that does happen one day. But right now, we got the best people possible for it. Let's make this world a better place. So now that I got all my implements that I'm going to need, that I can carry and do this and that, I'm good to go. Now, another thing I want to do, I want to be able to set this laser sight to this barrel. I put it back on the bottom, as you can see. I put it back right here, right? So I'm hoping, as you can see the light right here as I go down, you can see that. So what I'm hoping is I can bring this up high enough to put it at a longer shot right at the end of this barrel, so it should do it. Close up, it won't do it. Far away, like 25 yards, it should be able to bring that red laser right on bullseye with this barrel, so I can get it every time and go and hit my spinner targets, ping, 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 right there, right on the back. So hopefully it's not raining, because it's been raining for a little bit. It's been raining, it's been bad weather or whatever. But I'm going to try that later to see if I can do that and I can set this right. I should be able to, because it's a far enough distance away to do that. I just can't see it during the day to do that. I could somewhat see it in the scope I was trying it with. But now I'd rather go ahead and set the laser for this and do it like this to bring that laser back up to the barrel on a farther shot, so I could get right where I need to be on a bullseye, right where I need to be. So I can actually set this like this and probably wind up not using my scope, because all I gotta see is that laser. And if I can get the monetizing of my channel and stuff like that, then I can get the other stuff like a really, really expensive scope that has the laser inside the scope, so even during the day you can see that laser and you can point where you need to point it. Maybe. You never know what's going to happen until it happens, right? Always dream for a better tomorrow, because the impossible is always possible. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and I did that one this morning of the Sega for the improvising sniper, and I'll just keep it at that, and then you'll all see actually what comes next, and see how all that's gonna go. But guess what? That's a surprise. I'll think of something good. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great week, and y'all stay blessed. Thank y'all. Thank you for all the likes and everything else. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Help me grow. The bigger I get, the better videos I put out, and the better it gets. Think about it. Talk to y'all later. Y'all stay blessed. Thank you. Y'all stay blessed. Thank you.